Hey everybody, welcome back to Chelsea Teaches Yoga on YouTube. My name is Chelsea. Thank you as always for joining me here on the mat. This week we're continuing with our chakra study and our connection to the chakras. As a review, the chakras are 7 energetic centers, vortexes, wheels that live along our spinal column, each one associated with different aspects and qualities of our life. Last week, we connected and cleansed our root chakra, found our foundation, established our roots, and allowed ourselves to feel safe, grounded, and secure. This week, we're moving up a chakra to the sacral chakra, or Svadhisthana. Svadhisthana is all about our emotional center, our ability to express our emotions freely, to also be creative. This center is associated with the water element. This gives us a little more connection to our flow-like energy, our feminine energy. It's connected to our right to feel pleasure and to our permission to experience our sexuality in a fulfilling way. All right? So, in Anodea Judith's book, Wheels of Life, she says, in Sanskrit, this chakra is called Svadhisthana, usually translated as one's own abode. From the root sva, meaning one's own, we also find it in the root svad, which means to taste sweet, or to taste with pleasure, to enjoy or take delight. When the plant has deep roots and is well watered, then the fruit is sweet. To open the second chakra is to drink with delight in the sweet waters of pleasure. All right, so we're building on top of those roots, those strong foundations, and giving ourselves permission to not only feel freely, to create freely, but to enjoy pleasure, to enjoy joy. So, to come into this practice today, find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting up on a meditation cushion. You're welcome to do the same, or simply sit on a blanket or a block. As you sit up tall, we will be engaging in Bhairava Mudra. So Bhairava Mudra is the mudra for Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, which lives just below the belly button, just above the tailbone. What we're going to do is rest our palms gently in our lap, left hand coming under right hand on top. So just sort of stacking the palms here and letting them sit at the level of your sacral chakra. All right, roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows in, and then gently allow your eyes to close. Taking a few cleansing deep breaths, remembering to always establish our foundation first and foremost. Perhaps first visualizing the root chakra, Muladhara, a glowing red light at the base of the spine. Allow that visualization to move your attention up a notch to just at the level of the belly button, just below it, in the lower abdomen, and visualize a warm, glowing orange light here. Starting to give yourself permission to feel fully, to express completely, to find pleasure, to find joy in each and every moment, to allow your emotions to flow freely. Setting intentions here to connect with your more feminine, creative, yin-like energy, to the energy of water. And as you begin to integrate the effects of Bhairava Mudra, begin to layer on the Bija mantra for Svadhisthana chakra of Vam. Vam. Perhaps start by saying it out loud, chanting aloud with me. Vam. 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 And start to bring the chant internally, continuing to chant Vam in your head as you breathe and hold this mudra. Two more rounds. Gently release the mudra, bring hands to rest on top of your thighs. Roll the shoulders back, keeping the eyes closed. Take a few natural breaths in and out. Observing any shifts or changes in the energy. Observing the effects that the mantra and the mudra had. Take a final big breath in. Open the mouth, release. Gently flutter the eyes open. Moving into a bit of breath work. So we're going to be doing Kapalabhati breath. So Kapalabhati is a big warming breath. And what this looks like, it's also called fire breath, and it's going to be a active exhale with a passive inhale. So essentially we'll take a full breath in to prepare, and as we exhale, we're going to be quickly pumping the air out forcefully in through the nose. So it'll sound like, so forcing it out, pumping it out the nose repeatedly, and that inhale should just sort of happen on its own in between, right? The big thing I want you to try and focus on here is not only pumping the air through your nose, but allowing the lower abdomen, this space of Svadhisthana, to sort of pump backwards with every single exhale. So this is going to start to bring some awareness. It's going to start to flood the area with energy, with a sense of sort of uplifting and joy. So as you're exhaling, thinking about drawing the belly back each time, and try not to control it too much. If you worry about it less, it tends to sort of happen on its own. So just know that we're trying to find that little pump here in the abdomen, pump the air through the nose, allow the inhales to just passively happen. If at any point you feel like you're getting lightheaded or it doesn't feel like it is working for you, feel free to stop, to take a few natural breaths, and then maybe come back into it. If you're pregnant or menstruating, allow yourself instead to just choose deep breaths in and out into the belly. You can even take your hands to the low belly and feel that expansion and contraction with the belly, but avoid the Kapalabhati breath if you're pregnant or menstruating. Okay, so finding that tall seat, we'll close the eyes. Let's start with just a full breath in and out to prepare. Inhale. And on the exhale, begin to pump the air, pump the belly. Just go as long as you feel like you can. When you feel like you've gone long enough, feel free to release the Kapalabhati breath, eyes still gently closed. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and a deep breath out through the nose. As you breathe here, after the release of that breath, begin to repeat these affirmations to yourself out loud or possibly just in your head after me. Creative energy flows through me freely. I invite joy into my life. I am a creative being. All is well in my world. I enjoy pleasure in all areas of my life. I embrace my vibrant sexuality. My sexuality is sacred. Unconditional joy is my birthright. Allow these words to resonate within your very being. Allowing that Svadhisthana energy to permeate not only the body, but the mind and your soul. And we're going to move through one more round of Kapalabhati breath, again, going as long as you can, releasing when you're ready. Full breath in and out first to prepare. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale, begin. Continuing as long as you can. When you feel as if it's enough, releasing the breath, coming back to a natural in and out motion of your breath. Feel the effects on the energy, on the body, on the mind of the breath. And once more, allow these affirmations to echo in your head or even say them out loud. Creative energy flows through me freely. I invite joy into my life. I am a creative being. All is well in my world. I enjoy pleasure in all areas of my life. I embrace my vibrant sexuality. My sexuality is sacred. Unconditional joy is my birthright. Perhaps in the theme of giving ourselves permission to experience joy and pleasure, bring a smile to the lips as you take a few finishing breaths here. Visualizing once more that glowing orange, warm light at the center of the abdomen. your Svadhisthana chakra. And on your next inhale, gently flutter the eyes open. Welcome back. Roll the shoulders back. Amazing job. Thank you so much for doing this practice with me today. I hope you feel connected with your creative, feminine, yin-like energy, and I hope you feel you have permission to experience pleasure and joy in all aspects of your life. Remember that you can take these practices with you off the mat, use them whenever you need to connect to this energy. Thank you again so much for practicing with me. I'll see you next time.